Good morning. The trip from Zagreb to Athens is now 3 months away. During the build up to that, I'm going to be just increasing my kilometres, build up the distances and start doing more mountain climbs just gradually over the next 3 months, just to get the legs used to things. We announced last week that we'll be doing this trip from Zagreb, Croatia. We're going to make our way through 17,000 meters of elevation over 2 weeks, going through Croatia, Bosnia, Montenegro, Albania and Greece. And I'll be meeting up with my friend Russ there in Zagreb on the 13th actually of September, with the aim of getting started on the 15th of September. We will be doing this for a charity. We're doing this for the R&R Rescue and Rehome dogs in Cyprus. Left the house this morning and headed in a westerly direction just to do the coastline of Limassol. I realised that there was a strong wind behind me, which meant you've got to come back with a strong headwind. So I've turned around. I'm now heading towards Governor's Beach, which is about 20 kilometres away from Limassol. I'm just getting the wind out of the way, so on the way back I can get the tailwind. Today I'm aiming to get about 65 kilometres, because normally, in my normal routine when I'm working, I do 40, 50k rides about 3 or 4 times a week. But I'm just trying to increase it to 60, 70, 80s now, and then nearer the time just up in 90s and 100s. And I'll also be doing a lot more hill climbs over the next couple of months. Today I'm on the road bike, but I'm gradually mixing it up with the touring bike with weight on and stuff, because it is a completely different kind of cycling with the weight. And I do know that this ride is going to be tough, because it's all ups and downs. Say there is that 17,000 elevation factor, so it's just it's getting used to that. We've got to take a time, but it should be fine. This is Governor's Beach. As you can see, there's hundreds of kids. Looks like there's some kind of school outing today. It's very windy. You can see down here this nice bay. I usually stop here for a cappuccino up in the restaurant there, but I think I'll give it a miss today. It was a little bit noisy for me there today, so I'm making my way back home. I'm now on nearly 50 kilometres, so it's going to be a 70 kilometre trip, which is even better. It's Saturday morning. I'm still on the road bike. This morning I'm going to do a climb up the what we call the Montenegro climb, and that'll take me into the village of Apsu and Garasa, and then I'll come down the Agia and Philaxi road down back into Limassol. This is what I'm doing now. I'm trying to push the climbs and the distances. There'll be two of us doing this trip from Croatia to Greece. There's myself and there's Russ. Russ, he's in his late 50s, he lives in North Wales. And Russ is very experienced in cycle touring. He's got a mountain bike, he's always doing trails. A couple of weeks ago he was here in Cyprus with myself, cycling around. Before that he was in New Zealand. I think he was last in the Isle of Man. He's done tours in America. So he's quite experienced. Me also, I've got some experience, as you probably know. It's just that at the moment I'm just a little bit out of condition with working in between cycling, so I've just got to start getting up a little bit early and find time to get training in, and also all the logistics of this stuff, the planning, the sponsorships. There's a lot of work going to get into this. It's 130 metres of elevation at the moment. This is quite a steep climb. As I say, we call it the Montenegro climb. Just take these trucks on the road. Anywhere north of Limassol just takes you in an up direction. Now on 188 metres. ...324 metres up now. There was a grade 11, and what you can see behind me is most of Limassol from east to west. As you can see, it's quite hazy today. We've been having a lot of this. It should be clear now, just clear. Slightly cool, windy, and there's this constant dust in the air. Most people talk to, and myself, got these allergic type symptoms. Dry nose, dry lips, cough. It's just so dirty feeling the air is. Nearly at the end of the first major climb in this ride today. It's a grade 12 degrees. At the top of there, a bear right, and it goes even steeper, and then that takes me to the top of this first part. That's the first major climb out of the way. It's only 9 kilometres from my house, but it's a 448 metre climb. That's where I just came up. This is the top, and then I'm going to go down there and the road there, so it's a bit of a downhill now, some winding and climbing, ups and downs, but we're still going to be gradually climbing after that. Sorry? Oh yeah, I'm fine, thank you. I'm messing with my cameras and things. Yeah. Thanks very much. Yeah, thank you. The village of Apsu. Apsu. Bye bye, Apsu.